Good day, everybody. Today I started off with this doorway chest stretch. Surprisingly, it didn't really hit my chest, which is a very good thing. It means my chest is not super tight. Even in the upward position, it really only barely felt like a stretch, so very good. I primarily did this to stretch out my soleus on my left side. It has been cramping up periodically, and it's a pretty good indicator that it needed to be stretched, and oh boy did it need to be stretched. Going into couch stretch for the day. Man, I woke up this morning and I did not want to stretch. So I told myself, get out of bed, go start doing your chores, and if you still don't feel like stretching after you get done with your chores, then you can skip it today, but you're still going to kettlebell. And lo and behold, I got done with my chores and I wanted to stretch. So here I am, day 5. Going to try to make it a full 30 days of stretching and kettlebell swings without any kind of break. With all of this stretching, I'm to the point now where I don't have aches and pains when I'm sitting. It's not uncomfortable to sit, and it's not uncomfortable to walk. It's not uncomfortable to bend over when I go in the basement because the basement's too short for me. It's really nice, and I think I could probably get away with doing it 3 to 4 times a week with the duration that I stretch, but given that I'm just now making progress to not really have any aches and pains, the minor ones, I'm not seeing a reason not to be doing it daily. Today I decided to stretch out my toes and my feet, and oh man, they needed to be stretched. They were very stiff and I didn't even know it. Stretching my hands today felt amazing. They normally don't feel good to begin with, but then end up feeling good, and today they started off feeling great and ended feeling amazing, and I'm just in awe of how quickly I have gained mobility. Mobility is the wrong word. I'm amazed at how quickly my body is remembering how to position my scapula, position my shoulders, and position my elbows and wrists. Even my fingers are starting to become more in line than they used to be. I highly recommend anyone who's dealing with any kind of computer injury, anyone who is dealing with limited motion because of pain with your wrists, to stretch and strengthen your wrists in all 4 ways of stretching them. So palms up, palm down, and then holding fists and pushing into the ground with your thumb, and then pushing into the ground with your pinky bones. It does so much so quickly, and I'm amazed at how little effort it actually takes. I mean, I spend anywhere between 1 and 3 minutes a day doing it. It's like nothing. And now I feel comfortable being able to do these push-ups with my palms up. It's amazing. I honestly think by the end of the 30 days I will be to the point where I can do, I don't want to overshoot, but I think that I can probably do at the end of the 30 days a full push-up with my palms up. And that would be absolutely amazing because I've never been able to do that ever. Stretching my glutes. I forgot how annoying this stretch is in pants. I probably will not be wearing pants, jeans, for the remainder of the 30 days. But regardless, today my right side was not tight at all, but my left side was highly tight. Highly. And I'm glad that I stretched, because I don't think that I would have gotten away with being pain-free today had I not stretched. Now here I am doing middle splits again. Again, it's difficult to do any kind of elongated leg stretch other than hamstring stretch and jeans, but regardless, I am feeling quite happy with how deep I was able to get. Do I think I could have gotten deeper today? No, I don't. I think that's the extent of how deep I could get today. Side bends are pretty good. I'm finally able to feel it through my pinky, which means that my body's learning how to be in alignment. And on this side, I'm finally starting to feel it beyond just my lat. And as you can see, it actually looks like I'm able to get my arm into a proper position. So soon, I believe that I will be able to do it adequately. Today, my long head of the tricep on my right side did not want to activate, and it caused some elbow pain until I figured out exactly what needed to be activated. And then on the left side, my chest didn't want to activate, and it caused it to be a very fatiguing exercise by the time my chest turned on. My arms are getting straighter and straighter while doing the around the worlds, which is extremely important because it'll save your elbows over time. And today when it got to swings, I decided to do 5 sets of 20 instead of 10 sets of 10. And I'm glad I did. I felt my lats fill with lactic acid for the first time in a very long time. I normally only do 10 sets of 10, and it doesn't allow for the lactate threshold to engage. So I think it's important to allow the lactate threshold to increase without going so far as to push the movement into above zone 4. But yeah, these felt good. As you can see, I am going just above parallel today. I attribute that to spending an extra long amount of time on my hamstrings. Look pretty good. And then, as with every day the last 3 or 4 days, I am stretching out my lats after the fact rather than before. And today the stretch was good, and I got beyond my middle back, and it felt like my thoracic was really getting a good stretch. So I'm happy with that. Thank you all for watching. It's been a good day. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day, a blessed weekend, and I will talk to you tomorrow.